ring, 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 a ding, a ding, 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 ring, ring bells, ring a ding, ding bells, ring a ding, ding bells, ring a ding, ding, ring bells, a ring, ding, ding, a ding, a ding, ring, 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 ring a ding bells, ring a ding, ding bells, ring a ding, ding bells, ring a ding, ding, ring bells, ring, 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 ring bells, ring, 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 ring bells. Welcome to a very specky Christmas, very specky Christmas carol.
Welcome to a very specky Christmas, the music quiz show that's coming to you live from 19th century England. Tonight we celebrate a Dickensian Christmas and take a look back at the year that was. And to help us do that is our first team captain, a man who has got into the spirit of a 19th century Christmas by spreading the gift of raging diphtheria. Please welcome Alan He'll be challenged, as always, by our second team captain, the most delightful street urchin in the gutter. It's Myf Warhurst. And you are. Alan's first guest tonight has spent the year performing with a group that she describes as a kick-ass alt-country rock, soul gospel, stoner pop band. They're available for weddings, church fates and prison open days. From Killing Heidi and now the Verses, please welcome Ella Hooper. Alan's second team member tonight is a comedian who toured the world this year with his comedy show Possessed, in which he played an Italian mariner, the ghost of a long-dead Irish woman and a gangly, insecure Australian dork. One of those characters wasn't a stretch. Give it up for Frank Woodley. Myf's first guest tonight was recently flown to Brazil to DJ at the last night of the 2008 Formula One Grand Prix season. He had to stop the music every 25 songs as a pit crew came out and changed his turntables. Welcome back to the show, Carl Cox. Myf's final guest is a comedian who on Christmas Day eats from plastic plates because her parents think it's more festive. Wow. Hope I'm invited over to help them carve up the Christmas spam. Please welcome Meshel Laurie. Now, firstly, welcome everyone to the Christmas show. I'm assuming we've kind of all got different family traditions. Ella, growing up in Violettown. Any Hooper family Christmas traditions?
It gets a bit creative, I must say. There's an enforced performative element at our Christmas because we're a big bunch of arty-farties. So if you buy a present for someone, you also have to give them a song, a poem or a creative dance. Oh. Yeah, but, you know, people don't take it too seriously anymore. I think it's gone downhill. Last year, Jesse just mooned my auntie and so that was his dance.
In that case, my dad's been dancing for years.
But, yeah, they loved it. The family loved it. It got the biggest applause of the whole Christmas, so...
Your brother mooned your auntie for Christmas?
And therefore the whole family who was standing around to watch the performance. What will he do this year?
He's got to have something festive crawl out of him.
Frank? Christmas traditions? Woodley Christmases?
Well, I'm the youngest of 7 kids, so, you know, there's a lot of, you know, and then there's cousins and nieces and nephews. And, like, when I say nieces and nephews, it's not like... They're not little... You know, I've got nieces and nephews with beards, you know. It's like... just the nephews with beards, actually. Although one of my nieces has sideburns and a moustache, but she's in a transitional period. Next year, we're expecting her to be one of the nephews.
Your stuff.
That's beautiful.
Well, speaking of women with moustaches, Meshel, you're from Toowoomba.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
What's a Toowoomba Christmas like?
It is. It's eating out of plastic. That's the festivities at my house. Because there's only us. We don't have any relatives, Frank. There's just Mum, Dad, me, Sherry, my sister, and Peter, my brother, and my husband, Adrian. So we're the same people who had dinner off crockery the night before.
I read something. Doesn't your nana hoard all the fizzy drink throughout the year?
Oh, she's a mole. Yep. That's not the she's a mole. You should meet her.
And this must be bizarre for you, Carl, because you started out with you know, English Christmas.
Yeah, well, it's always really cold in the UK at that time, and you guys have been really lucky here because it's always really nice and warm.
Where are you this Christmas?
We're Frankston Christmas this time, right?
Oh, awesome.
Do you know the tradition in Frankston where the dad gets up and paints the black marks on the roof? Do you know about that? And then in the morning he gets his kid up and says, "Oh, Santa's been because his magical Monaro's done some burning." Do you follow that?
All right, let's kick on with the show. Our first round tonight is called Know Your Product. Each team picks a topic. Anyone can answer the questions. Your choices tonight are the music of 2008, MMV 111, the binary code 111110110000, and the Mandarin characters Air Ling Ling Bar. Take that, Kevin Rudd. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that all of those say 2008. Although with that last one, I may have ordered roast duck with hoisin sauce. So I'll pick the topic. It'll be 2008. 5 questions, all related to the year in music. Let's test our buzzers first. Myf, do you want to test yours?
Love to.
I'm playing that with my feet under the desk.
Alan, do you want to test yours?
OK.
Oh, bring us a figgy pudding.
What pudding? Siggy pudding.
Siggy?
Oh, bring us a figgy pudding.
Siggy pudding?
Siggy pudding? That sounds gross.
Oh, figgy. That wouldn't be that tasty.
That's a
like
proper
Siggy.
Australian Christmas right there. Have you got your Siggy pudding, darling?
Yeah, I've got a cold, so make it menthol.
Right, everyone on your buzzers, let's play A Very Specky Christmas. Your first question for 1 point. Which country singer was named this year's Australian of the Year?
Lee Kernaghan.
It was Lee Kernaghan. First point of the game. To Michelle and Myf.
It's because of all the work he's done for the farmers and all the drought, isn't it? He's
Yes.
been very supportive of the farmers and the drought. Did you hear that we're actually on level 34 water restrictions this year, which means it's terrible. You can only water your garden with your own tears.
Next question for 2 points.
Merry Christmas.
Name the 80s heartthrob and the video of his you'd be watching. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's been my favourite thing all year. Rick Astley, when you get rickrolled.
Yep.
Whenever you go to look for something on the internet and they say it's something really great and new, and then you click on it and it's Rick Astley.
Yes.
Never going to give you up.
Never going to give you...
Wow.
Yes, well done. So you've had that happen as well, Ella?
I have. That's just made things make a lot more sense for me, Myf. Thank you. I thought my computer had some Rick virus. I've been like searching it. What is this song? I don't even know this song. That's it. OK, good.
So I'm the same. I only had it happen about a month ago, and I just sat there looking at my computer going, this is... I still don't know what 2 girls and 1 cup is.
Don't
That's different. That's different.
OK. I looked that up for work purposes.
How can that be work
Everyone was
purposes?
talking about it, so I thought, well, I better... No, you know, I've got to be in the know.
Now she's claiming her cups on tax.
Oh, it was horrendous.
Very good.
All right, for 3 points, have a look at this Kid Rock video from 2008. What? We've been rickrolled. Have a look at this Kid Rock video from 2008. Here it is. I need 3 things, the name of the song and the 2 songs he sampled in it. Yes.
Werewolves of London.
Yes was one of the songs sampled.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Was another one.
But what's the song called?
And the song's called something stupid.
We're trying different things.
It's about smoking in the summertime, something really... Does anybody know the name of the song?
I'm going to have to throw it over to this side to see if you know it.
Is it All Summer Long?
All Summer Long, there it is, Michelle Laurie. For 4 points, the following songs are all from musicals staged in Australia this year. Have a listen, name all 4 musicals. Yes.
Wicked.
Wicked was the first one.
It was Defying Gravity from Wicked, yes.
The third one sounded like Shane Warne, the musical.
The 4th one was Shane Moore, the musical, but yes, you got it.
Second.
The third one wasn't Keating.
Yes, it was.
It was.
It was The Arse End of the Earth from Keating. It was We Never Crossed the Line from Shane Warne. Anyone know the second one?
It was like a country-sounding thing.
Oh, was it Shout?
Yes, it was. Shout. Ella Hooper. 4 points. For 5 points, have a close look at the 5 albums currently appearing on your screen. We have disguised them. They are all from 2008. Name the artists that released them.
The bottom left one's Death Cab for Cutie.
Yes, it is.
The top middle's UMI.
Yes, it is.
The far right is Metallica.
Yep.
What is that with a beard?
Yeah, I can't...
It's familiar.
It is familiar.
I'm going to toss it over to the other team.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think the bottom right one is Mariah?
It's either Mariah or Beyonce.
I think that's Mariah.
Could be Mariah.
Yep.
Mariah?
It is Mariah Carey, so there's a point to you guys. And the top left?
Top left is, it's someone else who's super hot. Christina Aguilera? No, it's not. It's
Gwen?
She's in the back at Katie. No.
Anyone?
Back of the Ute with hay.
Myf?
It's Dolly Parton.
It is Dolly Parton. All right, at the end of the first round, the scores are Myf, Carl, Michelle on 6 points, Alan, Ella, Frank in front, 9 points. Round 2 tonight is a Christmassy twist on a Spicks and Specks classic, and it's called Counting the Bells.
Ring bells.
Guys, we only really needed you for the beginning of the show.
Well, we've just got our Christmas album to plug. We thought this might be a good time to...
Yeah, see, we're the ABC, we actually can't plug products.
Ah, well, we already have now, so...
Oh, damn you, Tripod, and your Christmas album available in all good stores. As I was saying, this round is called Counting the Bells. Tonight, each team will be played traditional carols on Christmas bells. However, not even the bell ringers know what songs they're playing. They'll be given a series of numbers that correspond to bells. They look something like this. All they have to do is hit the right number and hope their team recognises the songs. Alan, Ella and Frank, your bells tonight are being played by comedians Adam Rosenbachs, Denise Scott and Felicity Ward. And can I just say before we start, Denise, congratulations on your book.
Oh, thank you very much, Adam.
Which you released this year.
All that happened at number 26, would that be the book you're talking about? That's also available in all good stores.
Felicity, also congratulations on winning Best Newcomer at the Melbourne Fringe this year.
Oh, thanks.
Well done.
I didn't know everyone even know that.
And Adam, good to have you back. have you been up to much this year, Adam?
I got drunk and went on eBay. I bought some guy's family photo album.
It was a big year for all of us.
All right, each of you have a card. You don't even have the other person's number. You've got 2 crosses and then a number. Just hit your number when it comes up. Right. Alan, Ella and Frank, see if you can work out what the songs are. OK, go.
I've got it.
Okay.
Maybe I haven't.
Happy birthday to me. Right, everybody, sing along.
I know. We have a go.
I'm gonna give it to the other team. Yes, Michelle.
What are you playing that? What was
that?
Carl?
I reckon it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes!
It sounds like to me.
Right. Second song, please.
Oh, bring us a figgy pudding.
Yes.
It sounds like the little drummer boy.
It is, Amber. That's incredible. All right, final song, please. Denise, Adam, Felicity.
I like the way you squat into it.
Technique. Oh, that wasn't technique. Well...
And I think, in the spirit of Christmas, because giving is what Christmas is all about, we're going to give them the chance to answer that.
Well, I think that's Away in a Manger.
Yes, it is!
You got it, Carl.
I have absolutely no idea because I'm tone deaf. That's what... That makes sense to me.
That is absolutely amazing, Carl Cox. Yes, you managed to get both Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Away in a Manger.
Oh, I don't like the way you're saying it's absolutely amazing. We were quite good.
Would you please thank Adam Rosenbachs, Denise Scott and Felicity Ward. Myf, Carl and Michelle, playing for you are a group of people suffering on the day after Christmas. Please welcome Ryan Shelton, Cal Wilson and Dave O'Neill.
Dudes! Oh, no.
Clearly, they'll be playing leftover bottles. Oh, and before we go, Cal, congratulations on your pregnancy.
Thank you very much. Thank you. No, I don't have to pretend, it's just wind. It's really nice.
And Dave, I'm not sure, but congratulations on yours.
No, number three. Number three?
A
third child, yes. So.
Congratulations on your third child.
Look at it, ladies.
And Ryan, well done on being the father of both of their children.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was one of the best nights of my life.
You spent more time with her than me, but anyway, whatever.
It's a regret.
But you know what? I love you.
I know, Cal. Yeah, she's cute when she's pregnant.
What are we doing? What are we here for? What's going on?
I love Christmas.
In about 20 minutes, are they going to be punching each other?
All right, you've got your cards, you've got your numbers. You saw how the other team did it. Try not to do what they did.
Right.
Go.
Oh, hang on, I've lost count.
Oh, God.
As much as we loved your concentration faces.
Come on. Come on, Miffy, what is it?
Will she get it?
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells it was.
It's almost like those other people weren't trying at all. Also, can I just point out there are 4 people playing?
Yeah?
It's 3.5. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true.
It would really be in the Christmas spirit if you gave birth tonight.
Yeah!
We could all worship it.
I reckon we could organise something. Wow.
Well, if we don't get on with the game, I will be due soon.
Second song, please.
All right, here we go.
A pep talk.
Yeah. Oh, God, it's a monster spot.
I'm guessing that's what...
Yeah?
Noel, Noel.
Was it?
No, was it really?
Yes. Okay, final song.
Okay, guys, are we ready? Here we go. Oh, we're kicking ass.
Retiring high.
Yes.
Come all you faith.
Yes, it was. 3 points out of 3. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Ryan Shelton, Cal Wilson and Dave O'Neill. Right, after this round, I reckon there might have been a bit of a comeback. There was. Alan, Ella, Frank are on 10 points. Myf, Carl, Michelle have hit the lead with 11 points.
Well done.
Right, the third round of Christmas tonight is called Two Little Words. 2 members of each team have to describe an artist to their teammate using 1 word each. The answers will be shown to the audience and you may not use any words that are in the answer. Carl, you'll be guessing first for Myf and Michelle, and we need you to put on the Christmas Spicks Specks so that you don't see the answer.
Oh.
There you go. Would you like to put those on?
OK, those are as camp as Christmas.
This is what is called camp at Christmas.
That looks to me like what you give someone to wear to help them get into the festive spirit if they're going to be sent before the firing squad on Christmas Day.
Carl, you have 45 seconds. Each of the artists have had an impact in 2008. 1 word each from Myf and Michelle. Your time starts now.
Womanizer.
Crazy.
Britney Spears.
Yeah!
Next.
Oh, birds.
Hotel.
Sounds like a good night out to me. Is that the answer?
Birds, hotel.
No.
The Eagles we were looking for. Next.
Yeah, sorry, that wasn't very helpful. Oh.
Noel.
Can we do that?
Yeah. As long as you
Liam.
get- Noel.
Oasis?
Oasis it is. Well done.
Oh, we can do that.
Next one.
Sting.
Cops.
Great.
Police! The police!
Oh, dear, Trent.
Oh, closer.
No.
No, 9 Inch Nails. Time up. 1, 2, 3 points for Carl Cox.
This is what you look like.
Looks better on you than it does on me.
It's Derby Day.
I like it. I need a hat for next year.
Right, Ella, you'll be guessing for Alan and Frank, and you will be wearing the Spicks Nativity Specs.
Lordy.
If you can...
They're an occupational health and safety nightmare.
Oh, it's kind of heavy. All right. I can't breathe.
You can't breathe.
Your mouth. They use the big hole with the teeth.
Okay, can I hold it up?
Do you want us to hold them?
That's really going to mess up your hairdo. I mean, look at what Carl's did to him.
It's best of my centre parting.
All right, Ella. OK, 45 seconds. Again, artists who had an impact this year. Time starts now.
Tiny.
Twins.
The Veronicas.
Yes.
You're good.
Amputee.
Drummer.
Motley Crue.
No, the Def Leppard.
Oh, Def Leppard, sorry.
Leppard.
Def Leppard. That's
Next
what
one.
I meant. Oh, Motley Crue.
Camp. Is drama teacher 2 words?
No, it's hyphenated. You're fine.
OK, hyphenated.
Yeah.
Camp drama teacher.
Mr. G.
Mr. G it is, yes.
Umbrella.
Allah.
Rihanna.
It was Rihanna, yes.
This is one of the weirdest things, you turning to me then and just going...
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, dear. Ooh, Bernard.
Can I say he's fanning?
Powderfinger.
Yes, it is Powderfinger.
Cold.
Rapper.
Oh, cool. Rapper.
Not as in unwrap that, but...
But it's got to be Vanilla Ice.
No.
Oh,
Ice
Rapper,
Cube,
Ice
unfortunately.
Cube.
Next. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4 points, Ella Hooper. Are you back?
Can I try?
Check it out. Oh, it fits you. It's really uncomfortable. That's so weird.
How are you possibly managing to make that look normal?
Oh.
Do you need a moment?
No, that's all right. I just think I punched a donkey.
Now, one of the highlights of the year, of course, one of the biggest bits of news of 2008 was the presidential campaign this year. Barack Obama, during that campaign, revealed the songs that were on his iPod. I don't know if anyone saw his list of music that he actually listened to. It was actually kind of funky. Let's have a listen. These are the songs that were on Barack Obama's iPod. A bit of Miles Davis was one of his. Rolling Stones, a favourite of Barack Obama. Good choices. And Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, yeah.
What a great selection of songs. It made a big change from George W. Bush's iPod.
Rubber ducky, you make that time like so fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
You can never have too much of that song.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird because I respect George Bush more now. Because that's a great song.
After this round, the scores are dead set even. Alan, Ella, Frank, 14 points. Myf, Carl, Michelle, also 14 points. Round 4 tonight is called Look What They've Done to My Song, Ma. Teams have to buzz in and identify the tunes being performed live in the studio. Tonight, your songs are being played by the City of Melbourne Pipe Band. Welcome, City of Melbourne Highland Pipe Band, who have come all the way from the Highlands of Melbourne.
That would be Dandenong?
Dandenong, yes, wearing their traditional Werribee tartan. Now, the songs they're about to play are all songs that are relevant to 2008. That's all I can tell you. Teams, hands on your buzzers. Whoever gets the song first gets the point. Take it away.
Michelle had it.
It's So What, Pink. Yes.
So What by
So
Pink.
What.
Yes, the chart-topping songs from 2008. Song 2, please.
Katy Perry.
I Kissed a Girl. Hot and Cold.
Hot and Cold, Katy Perry, yes.
I love the pipes. The Laurie's always cry at the pipes.
Oh,
really?
So it's just lucky that I love Katy Perry, otherwise.
It is particularly beautiful when you're in the presence of it and you can feel it just
beautiful.
humming through your whole body.
Yeah, it's stunning.
All right, third song, please. Yes.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia by ABBA, yes. Of course, the musical and movie of Mamma Mia, big hit in 2008. Next song, please.
White Noise by The Living End.
White Noise by The Living End. Well spotted, Ella. And final song, please. Yes.
Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Is it Tiny Kangaroo Down Sport?
Yes, it is. It's Tiny Kangaroo Down Sport. Of course, Rolf Harris inducted him into the ARIA Hall of Fame this year. That's why he appeared there. Ladies and gentlemen...
I thought you had it on because Andre Rieu had brought it back on his recent tour. He's all Tiny Kangaroo Down Sport, and the old ladies were jumping like kangaroos. They couldn't walk for weeks.
There's a Tiny Kangaroo Down website that I looked up for business purposes.
Now that Michelle's brought him up, we have to briefly discuss
Andre.
A friend of mine interviewed him and he, no word of a lie, said to her he doesn't like music, which came as no surprise to me.
Mate, you are going to have so many nanas come and hunt you down and kill you. Like, they are obsessed.
I'll take my chances there. He's got, like, something like 9 of the top 40 selling DVDs in Australia at the moment. 19 of them are Andre Rieu.
Wow.
He has 19 DVDs out.
Maybe
the nanas won't have any time to hunt me down because they're under number 15 and they're starting to get dehydrated.
Ladies and gentlemen, the City of Melbourne Pipe Band. At the end of that round, the scores are Alan, Ella, Frank, 15 points. Myf, Carl, Michelle, out in front, 18 points. The next round tonight is called Missile Toss. Now, musicians have their ups and downs over the course of a year, so tonight you have to make sure the good musicians get a present and the bad musicians get none. Let's have a walk over here and see who's been naughty and nice in 2008. As you can see, Santa has a whole bunch of musicians on his lap. We'll start with the nice people. Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose for finally delivering the long-awaited album Chinese Democracy 13 years after it began. Olivia Newton-John for leading teams of celebrities on a charity walk across the Great Wall of China and not making them do it in roller skates while singing Xanadu. Pink for selling so many concerts at Melbourne's Rod Laver Arena, the final one will feature a duet with Roger Federer. And rapper Snoop Dogg. We're not exactly sure why, but he must have done something nice because the Australian government let him in the country after several attempts. On to the people who've been naughty this year. Ringo Starr for making a statement on his website saying he would no longer be signing autographs after October 20, thus disappointing dozens of fans worldwide. And Donnie Wahlberg for reforming New Kids on the Block, who still wear their pants down low, but now it's to ease pressure on their prostates. And finally, Miley Cyrus for soiling the Disney brand with some raunchy photos, going from Hannah Montana to Idaho. And of course, we need presents to give to all these good and bad musicians, so we need Santa with a sack of presents. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Santa! Santa! Santa? What's all this in aid of?
I thought you said sacks of presents. You know,
I see what you did there.
Yeah. That's good, yeah.
How's your year been?
Well, it's been really tough, actually. The world financial crisis. I mean, I've had to lay off the elves.
Really?
Yeah. Mrs. Claus has had to go back to work. The superannuation fund is absolutely trashed.
Oh, my good Lord.
You know, in fact, the presents... they're just ABC Learning and Babcock and Brown shares. I'm sorry, it's the best I could do.
So without any elves here, you need some helpers to get the presents to
Let's
the
get
people
them
up
out.
here. All right, let's start with Myf, Carl and Michelle. Make your way up here to the presents, please. Now, here's how it's going to work. You get a point for every nice musician that gets a present. But if you give a present to a naughty musician, a point goes to the other team.
Okay.
So you've got to make sure the presents go to the nice musicians.
Okay.
To make things just that little bit harder, trying to stop the presents going to the nice musicians, would you please welcome our chimney sweep, Heath Franklin. All right, there, Governor, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. Sorry, Carl, that was awful.
No. That's all right, mate. That was fine.
Right. It's a point for the nice musicians. It's a point to the other team if it goes to a naughty musician.
What? Are they all throwing at once?
Yeah.
Wow.
My agent said it would be like this.
All right, your time starts now.
Oh, he's good.
All right, so far nothing's gone through. He's good. No, it's... Yes, and there's two through. Yep, someone's realised Olivia Newton-John's free. Which I think was the story of her year.
Oh, he's good.
Another one. Fake him, Myf, fake him out.
This is just humiliating. This reminds me of Christmas when I was young.
Quick, Olivia!
Yeah. And your time is up. Thank you, Santa. Fantastic work. All right, score check, Santa.
Adam, I believe it was 4 nice, no naughty.
4 points to Myf. And a round of applause for Heath Franklin. Alan, Ella and Frank, it's your turn.
OK.
Come on down. Now, Same rules apply. A point if it goes to the nice musician, a point to the other team if it goes to the naughty musician, if you'd like to make your way up to the presents.
So if we get it through the naughty hole, that's a bad thing.
Yes.
Generally, yes.
But through the nice hole is a good thing.
Yes.
I just thought I'd check out.
Make sure you put your gift in the nice hole. Not in the naughty hole.
I have so many possibilities running through my mind, I'm almost going to pass out.
Well, I think we should call them the standard hole and the if you're consenting adults, it's an alternative but valid choice hole.
Now, before you start throwing, we have to bring out the person who's going to try and stop the presents getting through. It's our own little tiny Tim. It's Hamish Blake.
Top of the evening. What?
You're looking pretty
historical
nimble.
inaccuracies.
You're looking rather nimble, Tiny
I'm not
Tim.
tiny either. I didn't even really know that much about Tiny Tim. Does anyone need a refresher on who Tiny Tim is? He's a crippled kid from Christmas Carol. Is that
That's right.
Dickens?
Yeah.
I've never read it. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, what happens is you can't move very much at all.
Yeah, and that seems like a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Although I do think it's a bit cruel to be throwing presents at the disadvantaged kid.
I think we should definitely auction off that on eBay because I think there's a lot of girls who would definitely want to get their hands on Hamish's crutch.
Tell you what, Tiny Tim's got some pretty high pants. Almost uncomfortably so.
Oh,
yeah,
that's me.
No mistletoe, bit of camel toe. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, kids.
I'm going out. Get out of here. I'm going out on a limb and saying, kiss me under the camel toe is never going to happen.
All right, your time starts now.
Oh, come on.
Snoop one.
Go, Hamish.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, these guys are close. Oh, it's a nice shot, Ella. Dear Lord.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Olivia, no.
Just leave that there. Take that, gladiators!
Wow. All right, Santa, how many points?
I make it officially no naughties and at least 10 nice.
Oh, yeah! Christmas miracle. Alan, Ella and Frank, well played. And can we have a round of applause for Hamish Blake? And of course, a massive round of applause for Santa! So at the end of that round, the scores are Carl, Myf, Michelle, 22 points. Alan, Ella, Frank have hit the lead, 25 points. Round 6 tonight is called Word Up. I'm going to read out random words from a Christmassy song. You need to buzz in and identify the song. If you get it wrong, the rest of the words go to the other team. Teams on your buzzers, here's your first one. Calm.
Oh, bring us a figgy pudding.
Yes?
Silent Night.
Yes, it is.
It's the only song in the world with the word calm in it.
What about Come All Ye Faithful?
I stand corrected.
All right, second song. Wish. Catastrophe. Stairs. Want. To.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Yes, it is. Next one. Cars. Bars. Sinatra.
Oh, bring us a figgy pudding.
Yes.
Cars, bars, Sinatra. It's not Fairy Tale of New York, is it?
Yes, it is. Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues. Alan Bros all over it. Next one. The. Wakes. Nigh.
Oh, bring us a figgy pudding.
Away in a Manger.
Oh, my good Lord, Alan Bros.
Carl Cox Spikes is all over bottles being hit. I'm all over words in a row.
Wow.
Next one. Yule, Tide, Carol, Gay, Apparel.
Oh, bring us a figgy pudding.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Yes, it is. Alan Bro, well done. At the end of that round, scores are Myf, Carl, Michelle, 23 points. Alan, Ella, Frank shot into the lead, 29 points. The next round of Christmas is a slightly different version of Substitute. Now, usually one member of each team has to sing well-known songs using the lyrics of an unrelated piece of text, while their teammates try to work out what the songs are. Tonight, we've assembled 2 choirs for you. Singing for Alan, Ella and Frank, would you please welcome David Hobson, Brian Mannix, Antoinette Halloran, Mia Dyson, Jonathan Welch, led by choir master Casey Bonetto. And singing for Myf, Carl and Michelle, please welcome Claire Moore, Dave Graney, Jade McRae, Ali McGregor, Ross Wilson, being orchestrated by Sammy J. Now, tonight, each choir will be drawing their lyrics from the highlights and lowlights of 2008. Teams, you have to guess both the song and the event the lyrics are drawn from. Sammy, take it away.
Thank you, Adam. Here's one for all the nerds. Bum, 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 bum. There would be no warning at all. In an instant, about 1/20 of a second, the entire Earth would vanish from space. 2 seconds later, the moon would follow suit. 8 minutes later, the sun would rip apart, followed by the rest of the planets. A wave of destruction caused by a rent in the fabric of space itself.
We know the song. It's Walking in a Winter Wonderland.
Yes, it is.
And the topic was...
was it that underground test?
Yeah, that's right. The
black hole.
The black hole.
Underground test. they were underground and they were going to create a black hole, scientifically going to make whatever, do it with the atoms.
Yeah, do you know what? You're actually right, but I'm just enjoying watching you try to
Awesome. And so, and then there was some geeks who thought that it was going to suck the world into it, into the middle, under France.
Yes, I would have also accepted the Large Hadron Collider.
Of course!
But yes, 2 points out of 2. Casey, your choir singing for Alan, Ella and Frank. What have you got for us?
I think this is a bit of sadness, Adam, that everyone felt.
Mining giant BHP Billiton gave up $3.30. Rio Tinto retreated $6.20 to $69. Woodside closed $3.09. Lower to 36.90. $57 billion was shed from total market.
Yes. It was Read Three Kings.
Yes.
And the text was taken from something about the Rio Tinto BHP Billiton merger falling through.
Or was it just a general financial crisis?
Yes, it was one of the worst days on the Australian Stock Exchange.
Oh, OK. Nah.
But yes, 2 points out of 2.
Saved there.
Sammy, next song, please.
Well, it was a year of apologies, so here's another apology of sorts. Sorry for what would I be apologising for?
This was not a gender thing.
It was not meant to degrade anyone or anything. I'm yet to understand what's insulting about putting clothes on.
That was a magic moment in Australian television that they're talking about there. But the song was a Christmas Tree. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yes, or O Tannenbaum. Would have accepted either.
So it was when Sam Newman didn't pretend. He actually tried to dress a mannequin with the face of a female footy reporter, and he fondled it inappropriately.
Like a crocodile.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a way to be appropriately fondled by Sam Newman, though.
Yeah, in a separate room.
Ugh.
Yes, 2 points out of 2. Casey, your song, please.
Very well. This one was a high flyer that came down with a bit of a bang this year. Boom, 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 boom.
If you need to use the emergency race position, you'll need to know it instantly.
Can you reach the seat in front?
By folding your arms on the seat back and resting your forehead on your arms.
What was that noise?
If you can't reach the next seat, you place your head on your knees, rolling as far forward as you can. Out the right window, you can see your luggage flying away.
Yes.
We believe it's Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Yes, it is. And the event?
Is it something to do with the Qantas plane that got a hole in the side of the plane?
It's pretty much every safety announcement made on Qantas in the last year. Yes, 2 points out of 2 for Alan's team. All right, last song from Sammy's team, please.
This one may be a little bit tricky. We've only seen the bootlegs.
2, 3.
Excuse me, ladies, though your fat asses are stuck to the chairs.
I'm going to the Danny's. You want to come and watch? Ooh.
How do you fit in, Roberta?
I'm married to that loser. Ooh.
Mate of Jason's with a nose like a samosa.
It is. It's the beautiful. Is it the cast of Underbelly?
Yeah.
It was a scene from Underbelly, which was actually banned here in Victorian times.
You know what it is, but
I'm going to give you a guess. Have a guess at the name of it. Nothing? No. This side?
We're just sort of basically going a ring, ding, ding, a ling, ding, ding, a ling, a ding.
No.
So is there any ring dings or ding a ling dings?
No ring ding a lings in it at all.
Okay.
No one's got it. No one's got it. It's Sleigh Ride is the name of the song.
Lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Of course.
Only 1 point to Myth's time. All right, Casey, last song.
This one is just, well, it's because occasionally a little bit of aggro spices things up.
I don't care if you call the police. Don't you know who I am? That was what she yelled at me and actually spat in my face. She pointed at the barman and said, I want him sad. She was trying to gain entry, saying, where is the general manager?
It's not. There's a woman called something Neil. The incident was a member of Parliament being rude to waiting staff at a place that may or may not have been called Iguanas.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Iguana Bar.
Yes, it was Belinda Neal was the name of the MP. Yes, and the song was...
I said sleigh bells.
Joy to the World.
Yes, it is Joy to the World. 2 points, Alan Broke. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for all our choirs and their conductors? Oh, well played, well played. So after that round, the scores are Myf, Cox and Meshel on 28 points, but Alan, Ella, Frank, 7 in front, 35 points. Right, it's time for the final countdown. Teams, hands on your buzzers. 1 point for a correct answer, 1 point off for a wrong answer. Your questions start now. The Christmas song is also known as what roasting on an open fire? This side. Yes.
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts, indeed. In 2008, Ukraine came second in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Russia came first.
Russia came first for the first ever time. Which university college famously broadcasts its service of the 9 lessons?
King's College.
Yes, King's College, Cambridge. Well done, Alan. How many of the 15 songs on AC/DC's 2008 release Black Ice have the word rock in the title?
Rock and roll train. She likes rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll dream.
Oh, rock and roll dream.
So how many? And just thank you, but thank you, but it's not Wheel of Fortune. Myf, how many?
Was it 4?
4.
You got 4 then.
4.
You're going to go 4?
4.
Indeed, it was 4. Apparently, a journalist actually accused Angus Young of making the same album 12 times, to which he replied, "That's a lie, we've done it 16 times." Have a listen to this, name the song. This side.
Sweet About Me.
Sweet About Me, Gabriella Chilmy, well done. According to Bill and Boyd's song of the following year, in 1974, Santa never made it to where? Yep.
Santa never made it to my house.
No, only if you lived in Darwin. Santa never made it to Darwin in
It's the
1974.
saddest Christmas song ever.
Which Hollywood actor released an album featuring Tom Waits covers this year?
Scarlett Johansson or Johansson, depending on where you come from.
Either way, I'll give you a point. In Paul Kelly's How to Make Gravy, Joe writes a letter from jail to his brother Dan on what date?
I love that song so much.
Yeah.
That's not actually a date.
Pick a date.
21st.
I was going to say, that's my mum's birthday. Happy birthday, Mum.
You said 21st because it's your mum's birthday?
Yes.
That just got you a point.
Oh, well done.
Yes, you said it too, though. So I thought, okay, it must be it.
If you were looking at a set that featured a full-size palace, a golden ballroom with gilded chandeliers...
It's the man with the most magnificent permed mullet I've seen in a long time, Andre Rieu.
Yes, it is Andre Rieu.
Nice.
Yes.
Which member of Pink Floyd passed away this year?
I'll try. Nick Mason.
No, it was Rick Wright.
Oh!
A row of New York buildings famous for their musical past went up for sale. Yes.
Brill Building? No.
No, Tin Pan Alley was what I was looking for. And your final question, according to the children's parody of Jingle Bells, who smells?
Batman.
Batman smells. Well played. That was the final point. Robin ran away.
Do you remember the next bit?
Which next bit are you about to sing, Myf?
You know it. Jingle
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin flew away. Wonder Woman lost her bosom on the motor.
Yeah, that's old school.
At the end of a very Specky Christmas, the final scores were Myf, Carl and Michelle ended up with 33 points, but Alan, Ella, Frank won the day just 36 points. Would you please thank all our guests for tonight, Ella Hooper, Frank Woodley, Carl Cox and Meshel Laurie. And of course our two team captains, Alan Bro and Myf Warhurst. Could we also have a massive round of applause for all the special guests that took part in tonight's show? Thank you so much for watching Spicks and Specks in 2008. We will be back again with a new series in 2009. And until then, we'd like to wish you all the best for the festive season and a safe and happy new year. Tonight, we'd like to leave you with something very appropriate. It's the 80s classic Last Christmas by Wham! And who better to add their own class to proceedings than Aussie rock legends Tex Perkins and the Ladyboys. Thanks for watching Spicks and Specks. My name's Adam Hills. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night, Australia.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from quiz, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Oh. 1 year ago, to this very day, I reached into my chest, made a great bloody hole, and I tore out my heart and gave it to you. But you gave it away.
God bless us, everyone. That's acting. Yeah. Cheers.